Like tough matchup. Cade's going to be obviously the biggest factor in this series. How big can he turn? Like, how can he turn up? Like, obviously the Knicks have struggled against good teams throughout the season, but in saying that, they have Cat, they have Julius Randle. They've been to the playoffs. Like, not Julius Randle, sorry,
Jalen
Brunson. So in that fact, I think I'm going to go Knicks and 6. Little rhyme to it.
I'm gonna go Knicks and 6 as well, but I'm on the other spectrum from you. I feel like Cade's always gonna get his. It's what everyone else around him is gonna be able to do to help him.
They're gonna force the ball out of his hands.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Malik Beasley, you made all these threes in the regular season. Make one now.
Yeah.
And the only thing I'm worried about for New York is they got 2 guys that like don't want to play big, like physical, in Mikal and Cat. And you got Beef Stew down there, man. He gonna put a body on
the
it.
bad boy.
Yeah, like he's gonna put a body on it. Jalen Duran's a big body too.
Jalen Duran is a beast.
Like,
he'll be
my
huge.
only thing,
Mitch
they're gonna
Robinson
blitz.
playing yet?
I've got no idea with him anymore. Right?
Yeah, I never know.
In and out, barely plays. Like, I think Cat's the X factor, what he brings, and obviously Mikal as well. Like,
yeah, Mikal.
You know what you're gonna get from OG and Jalen.
Yeah,
but.
And you know you're going to get the defense from Mikal, but it's just like, is he going to have that offense to
they've
help
got
them?
them wings to really like make it hard for Cade.
And you know they're going to be playing 48 minutes as well. They're going to be tired by that third, fourth game.
This is always the thing with New York.
Yeah.
What we think better. Or do you already give your prediction?
Knicks
and
6.
Or maybe it depends, bro. Like
it is one of those series that can go either way. Like you guys said.
The games are going to be gritty.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Any Detroit game is going to be a gritty game.
I could even say 7, bro. It just all depends on the role players if they're going to help out.
No, I agree with you.
I think Detroit's in that sense where anything is a success.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
They win anything. It's
from
a
last
success.
year, what they've been
through.
crazy.
Have a coach that actually wants to be there.
Yeah.
Like, just not trying to get fired.
Get the bag.
Not starting Killian Hayes or those games. Like, they've got real NBA players around Cade now. And it's insane the leap he's taken.
Yeah.
Like, into
Jaden Ivey
stardom.
back next season?
He might be back this season. Like he's
for the
doing
playoffs.
basketball movements and
He would be good back.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
At the
it would
same
be
time,
really
like,
rough.
do you really want to incorporate him when this shit's working already?
Yeah.
Like, into the playoffs.
Yeah.
But
True.
I think their role players is going to be the biggest X factors for the Pistons. Can Stu play big, make Cat really feel him, and also, Tobias Harris. He's going to have to do something. Can't be doing nothing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
He'll ask for a Supermax contract.
Yeah.
Like, we know what Cade's going to do. It's going to be awesome seeing Cade on that level. Like, he's going to be on the biggest stage in in probably one of the biggest stadiums of them all.
Yeah, for real.
The Mecca. Like, it's going to be crazy. But I've got Knicks in 7. Like, I can see it going.
Yeah, it's going to be a good series, bro.
Yeah. And even if the Pistons get up, like, you are over the moon if you're a Detroit fan.
Yeah.
Is there any Detroit fans? I don't think I've ever met one. I reckon. I don't know. I think Detroit might crumble under the pressure of the big lights.
Yeah, it is their first time.
It's the first time in a long time.
Coming from the last season as well.
That's it, coming from lottery picks year on year. So it's going to be interesting. I think Knicks will probably get it done pretty easy. I reckon Knicks in 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
they are
got the experience.
They got
Yeah.
the
I think the experience. will just
Everyone
take
know
over.
Jalen Bronson turns
feel like
up
we
just-
all the
Yeah,
time.
100%.
People are kind of just underestimating them because they have not been performing against the good
Yeah,
teams,
yeah.
but they
You
are
can't-
really solid.
and Jalen
Yeah, you can't
Brunson
count them out.
Suits a game against Pistons. He likes the tough and gritty.
Yeah.
Like, he's that Knicks dog.
Yeah, Jalen Bronson is definitely one of them guys.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows he rises up when the biggest
And after
stage
all
of the ball. But yeah, like, honestly, I think Cat just needs to play aggressive and big. Like, this is his best year I've seen from him in the NBA.
Oh, yeah.
hard.
100%.
Monster
He
stat
was
lines.
upset from getting traded. So
Yeah,
this is a good
like,
point to
monster
prove.
stat lines. Just bowling out. Like, every time I look
All
at the app
NBA,
sometimes.
bro.
Yeah, all NBA, bro.
Possibly first.
Ooh, nah, second.
Yeah,
But
I said
like,
possibly.
Yeah, possibly. Nah, definitely second. Like, he's averaging, like, what, 25 and 13? Like, something
Yeah.
ridiculous like that. But just want to see it in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And like, hopefully that bullshit don't come back where he fouling so much.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right,
And
now
after
this
all that,
we go to my favorite series personally of the playoffs. I'm so keen for this one. We got the Denver Nuggets, the 4th seed, gets the LA Clippers, the 5th seed.
It's gonna be a good one.
What we feeling, fellas? This is my favorite one.
Yeah, this is a big series. Yeah, Jokic, obviously the best player in the league.
Yes, he is.
But surrounding him is not a lot of, it's not what it used to be. It's not your KCP. It's not Jamal Murray doing all this stuff against the Lakers, hitting these game-winning shots, So
He is a playoff riser, though.
he is 100% a playoff riser, no doubt about it. But
the supporting
cast is just
water.
not there. And when you look at the flip side of the Clippers, you've got Zubac having his career year. You've got like Derek Jones Jr., who they've just added to the team. Like,
just went finals.
Kawhi Leonard's come back and he's looking dangerous. Hopefully he can stay healthy for the whole playoffs this time. And James Harden obviously just facilitating, getting buckets. So
he is the system.
He has proven he is the system.
Yeah,
Like,
that's winning basketball, right?
Never
he knows what he's doing.
Never missed the playoffs.
Yeah,
in his whole career has never missed the playoffs.
Either.
Harden.
Yeah, right.
Never missed the playoffs.
When Kawhi was injured, he was leading this team like nobody else, bro.
If you told me at the start of the season that Kawhi's missing pretty much the first half of the season,
Clippers are done,
but Harden's going to have them as the 4th seed, you're going to be like, what
especially
the fuck
after his
is going on?
seasons at Sixers and at the Nets, and then he's just come back into his like,
old
this
self.
is my team.
Yeah,
I'm going to show what's up.
and with Big Zoo as well, like. It's just giving you reminiscence of him and Capella, like not play wise, but like the dynamic of them too.
Yeah.
Like Harden knows where to find him. They obviously have a great connection.
Yeah, good chemistry.
Like one of them's making all NBA team, the 3rd team. One of them's going to get that nod.
It's got to be
100%.
Harden, bro.
Like and especially the last month or two, like they're a really scary team.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking Denver, you're gonna need everyone in that starting 5 to do something.
Yeah,
like,
they're gonna make it so. All right, let your team beat us, not Nikola.
Yeah, he gonna have. I think that's the approach that a lot of those teams are going with now.
Yeah,
Let him get 60.
yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone else gonna have to beat us.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's not a bad approach to take, but
Nah, because their role players are not making them shots when you need them.
like, is Aaron Gordon gonna continue shooting 40% from 3 on that volume? Like,
I don't reckon.
Yeah,
It's going to be tough.
It's gonna be really tough. Like, it's gonna be gritty. I just really hope Harden rises up in the playoffs.
Yeah,
like we
that's
know
what it's all
he's had
about.
some bad ones.
he struggles to play with other superstars.
Yeah, but I think him and the Kawhi got that flow.
Yeah, like Kawhi doesn't need the ball
No.
as much as
Yeah,
other
yeah.
stars.
Find me in my spot. Do that robot shit and score. Like,
that's it.
simple as
Yeah, little
that.
jab step.
But he is
Robot.
looking so dangerous too.
Yeah.
Like the Kawhi,
Just needs
the
to stay
Kawhi
healthy.
of old.
He
Like,
just needs to stay healthy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. He was looking dangerous last year. He was
Yeah.
injured. It's
Stay away
just-
from those
I
strip
reckon
clubs.
he's locked in for now.
I hope so, man,
Nah,
because they're a fun
not
team
hard.
and they have
Kawhi.
some good
Yeah,
players.
Kawhi.
Kawhi got to stay away from the strip.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Kawhi.
That improves Harden's game.
Yeah, Harden. Yeah, I just hope we see that Harden. Like when you look down their roster, like I was looking at it today, you got Harden, Norman Powell, who
Yeah.
probably should be the MIP.
Yeah.
Then you got Kawhi, you got Derek Jones Jr., like just a winning player, Zubac, and then off the bench you got Bogey, Ben Simmons,
Yeah, Ben Simmons. I saw Ben
Chris
Simmons running
Dunn.
around.
Like you guys have winning players. That
Yeah,
can
100%.
give you real good efforts.
Yeah.
And
Ben
this
Simmons
guy-
will still give you some.
Yeah,
like
like-
he's not a bomb.
Yeah. And he's a big
He's
body
alright.
too, though. Like he
Yeah.
is a big body
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
that you can throw in an Aaron Gordon. Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna
Oh,
still
yeah,
defend
100%.
well.
Yeah,
But
No, it's gonna be a good series.
It's
but
gonna be really-
there's Jokic, so that's
yeah. It's just
it's
that
Jokic.
yeah.
That's all that
you can
team
always
needs
go
to
give
win.
him a chance.
Yeah.
You
You gotta-
got always
best
gonna
player
have a
in the
chance.
league.
gonna have to take Clippers though.
But
You
yeah,
got-
I'd
like,
say
I
I'm
feel
gonna.
like
My prediction's gonna be. I'd say Clippers in 6.
Yeah, I reckon the same. Like I feel like Nikola's not gonna be able to do like what he did when he won the chip, where he had all the supporting cast and
Yeah.
everything. Like, yeah, he's got to be Clippers. You got to take Clippers.
Clips in 6.
Yeah,
I got clips in 6 too.
Yeah, probably could go to 7, but
Yeah.
more like
Yeah.
6.
Definitely could go to 7.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for Denver if they bounce out first round.
yeah.
Real rough. And obviously, like we're not even fucking Ty Lue versus a brand new coach.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's it.
He's had 3 games. Like
Yeah.
you lose Michael Malone.
Nikola Jokic, the coach of
Yeah,
that team.
we all seen
you
him
seen
with
him
the
grab the
clipboard.
clipboard.
Yeah,
You seen him
running
grab the
around.
clipboard
telling
the other
everybody
day?
what to do.
Yeah, but like Ty Lue in games adjustments, like game
Yeah.
adjustments.
Yeah.
He's one of the best. Like,
Yeah.
and to be a first 5-game head coach going against that is
LeBron taught him everything he knows.
Yeah,
The time of the Cavs,
true.
LeBron taught Ty everything.
Yeah, they really did.
But that's definitely one of my series to like. I'm gonna try watch all them games,
Yeah.
even with the time difference, because
No,
that's gonna be dogfight. And to my Bucks, 4-5 matchup, running it back from last year. One of the hottest teams in the NBA, the Pacers, versus my Milwaukee Bucks, which has been confirmed this morning. No Dame for the start of the playoffs.
That's tough.
Them blood clots,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That COVID jab.
But honestly, I'm a bit worried. But we coming in on an 8-game win streak. KBJ been killing it for us.
Yeah, KBJ's
Yeah.
good addition to the squad.
Yeah, like Giannis loves it when it's like this as well. Like doing
Yeah.
everything himself. Like
Putting them on his shoulders.
putting him making the plays for everyone.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna make shots off the triple double teams I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
And
to.
like he loves playing like that. So I reckon if we get 2-2 in the series and Dame comes back, hopefully, like we should be all right. But the Pacers aren't no joke.
No.
Like they're
So
one
it's
of
not
the
a
hottest
rematch?
team.
Have they not versus
Yeah,
Rematch last
yeah,
year.
that's last year.
But Giannis didn't play a game last year.
yeah.
Oh, they didn't verse. Like,
Nah,
he didn't play.
He didn't
when
play
it was
one game.
Oh, true.
So
it
we
was
still
4-2.
4-6, bro.
Yeah, six.
Pat
6
Beverly
games.
and Gallo was starting, and we still won that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, this Pacers team are definitely no joke. Like since the new year, they are like one of the best ranked teams.
They have the scariest player in the NBA right now. Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, what an
Nah,
addition.
not really, not really.
No,
But I'm taking Bucks.
Yeah.
Like Giannis is that dog.
Yeah.
Like sometimes be hating on him, but like he's got that dog in him.
you
Yeah.
can't rule out the best player in the East
No,
out of
yeah.
any series.
It's another Jokic situation. It's
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
player.
He's just got a better players around him, like better supporting
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah, I'd say Bucks as well. I'd say this go to 7.
I could see it going.
Yeah, this
seven.
is a series that could definitely go to 7.
I could see it in a sense that I'm going Bucks in 7. But
Even
I
though
could-
they've lost the regular season
Yeah, the
win
matchup
loss,
in
it
the
hasn't
last
been
few
good for
years,
them.
yeah.
yeah,
when it
last
comes playoffs, it's got like Giannis is gonna lock in, make
Yeah,
sure it's
yeah, he's gonna have one of
got
those runs, like
Yeah.
because no one's really seen him in the playoffs for about 2.5
Yeah,
years.
it's been a
Like,
while.
remember that Heat series?
Yeah,
he was pretty much
came
in
in
and out
late.
late.
Yeah,
Didn't play all last playoffs,
yeah.
and it could be a blessing in disguise if we get out this matchup without Dame. Dame gets rested up, comes in hot for the next. But yeah, Bucks in 7. It's gonna be a dogfight though. This is gonna be one of those dogfights.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Pacers.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pacers in 6.
What's your
I just don't think Giannis can drag him through a whole series. I don't
it's
see
fair
Dame
enough.
coming
If Dame,
back.
Yeah.
If blood clots, they're saying he's getting
Yeah.
better. Those blood thinners, mate,
Yeah.
you get a scratch or a cut when you're
Yeah.
trying to recover, and
Yeah,
on those blood
yeah.
thinners for so long. There's so many guidelines, and so they're so strict with blood clots.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was
they
listening
really
to
are.
Udonis Haslam before, and he had
Chris
those
Bosh.
Yeah, they had the blood clots
Sharif
during
O'Neal.
their
yeah, man. Like
during their career, and they say it's no joke. I don't think they'll rush Lillard back, even if it was to go to a game.
Yeah.
So why would
and
you?
you'd hope he wouldn't, rush it back. It's the first
Exactly.
round.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only a first.
It's a life
And I don't
thing.
think Pacers will be too good to. There's only so much Giannis can do.
Yeah.
KBJ will fit that role well. I really like KBJ.
yeah, I love him in Milwaukee
Yeah.
as well.
He was a dog in Houston. He was playing well at Clippers,
Yeah.
and then
Like
he fits in that box really well.
Yeah, I feel like he's found his home. Like after
Yeah.
Houston, obviously he had all that turmoil and shit, but he's
Yeah.
found his home in Milwaukee, I reckon.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, like what Jono was saying. Yeah, if we were playing someone like the Magic or the Hawks, easy piggyback. But we're playing like one of the better teams in the league.
I don't
at
know.
the
I might
moment.
take Magic over Bucks to be honest.
Huh?
Pacers or Magic?
Magic, bro.
To beat the Bucks.
Yeah, if that was a series, because it's similar teams. Like they're not shooting teams, and like they got Paolo and Franz.
We got Torian Prince and
Yeah, but who's,
Gary Trent
who's,
Jr..
who's really stopping Giannis? I imagine.
Paolo, bro.
nah, they got the best ranked defense, but
yeah.
Yeah, but
it's going
But you
to
can
get.
say about
Yeah,
anyone.
true,
yeah.
One superstar, yeah.
true.
like-
Yeah, but-
Same thing. Yeah, it's just Giannis.
Yeah, like, do you think this is Dame's last season with the Bucks?
I think it is.
Potentially.
Come back to Portland, baby.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way, even if he doesn't play a game, that you can be like, okay, we're running this back. Because all season they have not shown that.
Yeah,
No
they
one
don't
thinks this
fit
team's
well.
winning the championship.
Nah.
They just don't fit well.
Yeah, like
They
it's,
both want the ball.
yeah. And Giannis don't set screens.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
he
does
doesn't
not
set
set
good
screens
screens. He goes
at
too
all.
early.
Like, he does, yeah. So that's everything for the first round. I think we all kind of agreed on mostly everything.
yeah.
A
Yeah.
couple
Yeah, I
of
took
different
Even the
It is.
disagreements were only like
Yeah, you can see
they
both
were,
sides
they were
of the
hard
spectrum.
games.
Yeah, like-
tough series.
I feel like the last couple of years we're getting treated a lot more in the first rounds compared to previous
Yeah.
years.
yeah.
Sweep after
You just
sweep.
know
Yeah, like
who's-
you just used to be like, all right, let's get this shit out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much more parity.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a dogfight. What we thinking, dark horses, man? While we're here, dark horses, your dark horse team that could win the chip.
So we discussed this earlier, and we were all pretty keen on the Clippers.
Yeah.
But like you can throw in, I would throw in the Warriors, obviously, and then I'd throw in the Lakers just the star power they
They should be
have.
favourites.
Obviously, obviously LeBron, Steph, they've been there, they've done it. Like,
Yeah.
Are we doing one from east, one from west?
Yeah,
If we're going, if we're doing East, I'd say Indiana. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if
No,
that's
yeah,
really a
if-
dark
if
That's what I was
horse.
gonna say. I was
Yeah.
gonna say
they
Blazers.
could go. They definitely can go back.
Hey,
to
you
the
just
conference
picked Bucks
finals.
against them in the first round. Now you want to say they're
But they're a dark
horses?
horse.
Yeah,
Dark
come
horse,
on, man.
man.
Yeah,
Show
like,
a bit of
if they
respect.
have a good run, then they can go a long way.
Dark Horse Detroit.
But yeah, they got to get through Giannis.
Dark horse Detroit.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
That's a good shout.
That's a
actually.
dark
But
horse.
That's a
are they?
dark
If they make it out the first, they ain't making it out the second.
Nah.
yeah, man. Like it's gonna be a dogfight the whole playoffs,
Yeah.
especially the West.
Yeah,
But
the worst. Yeah.
I don't know if this counts, but Houston, they are the 2 seed, but nobody's expecting nothing
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
them.
fair
They
enough.
could
I
go
was
deep,
looking at
bro.
it, right? You could almost say they're a dark horse.
Yeah.
they
because-
are dark horse,
Yeah,
100%.
they haven't
yeah.
been.
No
they haven't
one-
proven themselves.
Yeah.
Just yet.
Yeah, like
What are the
no,
betting odds?
Yeah, like you go check that. That's gonna be
The
crazy.
Celtics on top.
But
baby.
the way I see it is if the Clippers can beat the Nuggets,
Oh,
you
shit.
definitely take that OKC matchup over, let's say, Warriors, LA button heads against each other.
You can say Rockets are a dark horse. They're paying 76-1
Oh yeah,
to win the chip.
I'd take that. I'd take
There's
that.
only
odds.
3 teams in single digits: Oklahoma 275, Boston 288, Cleveland 550.
Bro, Oklahoma's got a lot of pressure on them.
A
They
lot.
better perform. You know, like
yeah, 100%.
they, because they're still
They
young
should-
as well. They're only a little bit older than Houston. It's just that they got really good really quick.
Yeah,
Well,
really
it's
quick.
it's conference finals or bust for OKC.
Yeah.
If you make
Yeah,
a conference
100%.
finals, and let's say you lose to, the
The King.
the King. I was gonna say Clippers, but that's second round.
Bro, if you lose to the Kings, blow that shit up.
The King.
But if you get to the
Everyone blows it up if the
Yeah.
Kings make it that far.
yeah.
if you get to the conference finals and
Reevaluate.
you lose to the King or you lose to the Warriors, like it's a successful season to build on because you're gonna come around again. Pause. But like if the Thunder get bounced first or not first because that's not happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Second
better not
round,
happen.
you really take a look and see what went wrong because it's
Yeah.
either gonna be Shea ain't live up to it or J Dub didn't.
I
live
doubt
up
it
to
will be Shea.
It
It'll
would
be
be more-
it'll be a lot of attention
I'll-
to Shea, and
yeah.
it'll be other
Depends on the
players.
I
free
can't
throws,
wait
if
to
he
see.
gets his calls or
I
not.
can't wait to see because
Yeah.
he's not gonna get all those calls.
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
like,
I
I
know.
can still see him perform, but I want to
Yeah.
see how it's
He's
gonna
still gonna
look
get
like.
his numbers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like he doesn't need the whistle
Yeah,
to be
he
a
doesn't-
great player.
yeah.
But
It just
obviously
really
it's
helps
helped
him out.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
solidifies
It makes people scared to defend him as
Yeah,
well.
100%.
Play a lot softer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
If
gonna
you,
get
if you get a
physical.
few whistles early in the first quarter, then
Yeah.
you have to change the whole way you're guarding him. So it's-
exactly.
If he gets whoever's guarding him get 2 fouls early in the first quarter,
Change
you have to
the
change
route.
the
Yeah,
whole.
yeah,
Either change the matchup or change how you're guarding him. So
Yeah.
it can throw a spanner in the works. That's for sure.
yeah.
No, but J-Dub, he can go off as well.
100%.
Like he has games where he's just
He
going.
needs
like,
to go off. That's
Yeah,
the
he
thing.
can't
He
miss.
kind of needs to.
Yeah,
They got that proven squad.
Obviously,
Like,
they've got a lot of role players that
got
can go off.
Caruso, Arhart that have
Yeah.
been in big time playoff moments.
Yeah.
Like to guide them through that, and then obviously. You've got those role players who always step on the regular season, but it's different when it's the playoffs. Like can Aaron Wiggins, ISO Joe, hit those threes and be that aggressive when the lights are brightest? You know what I mean?
I feel like Wiggins could. I'm not sure about.
ISO Joe from three is elite,
He is elite, but like, will he get them shots in the playoffs?
and
is
the
what I mean.
rotation shortens too. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
like you might be playing 20, you're not gonna get that 20. You might get 10 to 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta make
how
it
how are
count.
you going if you miss the first couple? You
Yeah.
know? But in the East, like what I'm kind of looking at for my dark horse, it's a dark horse, but it's not because of seeding. Like New York, we all
Yeah.
don't
Everyone
think
writes
this
them
team,
off,
yeah.
yeah.
No, I agree.
But like their lineup is one of the better lineups at 5.
Yeah,
And-
100%.
But it's just like JB, he rises up when the moments are big. Like, you can just see a completely different team in the playoffs.
It depends what team they run as well. Like, if you're playing hard at 4, like, he's going to get the boards, but that is pretty detrimental to your defense.
Yeah,
like,
100.
it's going to be tough to play with a guard at your 4.
Yeah.
Like, if they got Mitch Robb, it's a lot better for them, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Especially against the Pistons. Like, you're thinking about, you got Beef Stew and Jalen Duran.
Yeah.
Like, Josh Hart's going to have to guard one of them.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
I'm glad I don't have his job.
Hey, he get paid to rebound and play defense.
Yeah.
He is elite at that role, though.
Just don't give him the last shot.
So, I'm going to go with one more question for the fellas, man. Who do you think what team has the most pressure?
OKC.
Let's go other than OKC. Because OKC is definitely
Boston.
A1.
Boston? It's a chip or bust.
It's chip or bust, but they won one last year.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
you sort of get a grace period, I reckon.
I don't know, bro. They've proven that they don't need that grace period.
I don't know.
other
I
teams
think there is a
come
lot of
back and
pressure
rush.
on us as well.
Yeah.
Like, I think
'Cause
because we've had a good season, because we're coming off a championship, everyone kind of expects this
Everyone's got that
dominance
expectation
kind of thing.
that the East goes
Everyone's-
through
Yeah,
Boston.
everyone else
exactly.
is
That is
like-
where that pressure comes from.
Yeah.
It's the Boston is the team to beat. So that's what I would say is the next.
Everyone else's ceiling is make the finals. Boston's is to win the chip.
It's win the
so
chip.
like, I feel like that's the most pressure.
Yeah,
You can
I
probably
agree.
probably narrow it down to one player.
Yeah.
Even if LeBron doesn't make it out of the first round, second round, mate, he's going to get crucified regardless.
Nah,
Whether
yeah, well,
he can make it
yeah.
to the conference finals and they'll still crucify him when he loses.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
no
that's
matter
just what
That's
happens
just
when you're
him.
the best player of all
That's
time.
it.
Yeah, 100%. But
Leave my little Pookie alone.
I could also, I would say the Cavs, honestly. Like the Cavs.
Yeah, the Cavs got a
If
bit of pressure
they
on them.
do this crazy season where they've got 3 15-game win streaks, and let's say they don't make it out the second round,
But that's the thing. They got massive losing streaks as well.
Cavs.
No.
Yeah, they have.
They have like 1-4 game.
Yeah.
I swear they went on like a 10-game
No.
one.
Nah,
Nah.
have you
Maybe
seen
not
their
10,
record?
but
The
like-
They've only lost,
the
like, what,
Cavs only
16
lost like,
games,
yeah,
yeah.
13 to 16.
I thought they lost
Yeah.
heaps
Nah,
towards
they've
the
got-
end.
Like they've had this crazy season, like one of the best offenses of all time, one of the best 3-point shooting seasons of all
Yeah.
time.
They're just not proven, really.
yeah, like they're really gonna need to.
Yeah,
prove
they
it.
need
and
to-
like Darius Garland is like who I literally point all the pressure on.
Yeah.
Like he has to really.
I'd
show
say
the talent.
Emob as well. Like Emob coming in offensively. Like obviously we know what he can do on the defensive side of the ball, but when it comes to offensively, like him picking it up from the high post, low post, or whatever, and kind of making things happen in a sense when DG or PG is kind of having a hard time. Like I think that's going to play a big part as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see how they settle those nerves.
Yeah, 100%.
Just a quick first round.
Yeah, because
And
that's
then
Still
they'll-
quite a
they'll be
young
locked
team
in.
as well.
like that
Like, you gotta
second
remember.
round in the East is no joke.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be the 4 big.
It's going to be a
horses.
big
Yeah.
step up from the
Yeah.
first round for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be wicked, man. It's really gonna be wicked.
Looking forward
I
to
think
it.
we got a little bit left. We'll get into some player awards.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
through
Some
this.
player
Yeah.
awards. Let's go. We'll start with DPOY.
Wait, hold on. Let's start with MVP.
Oh,
first.
you want to get straight
Yeah,
into
you
it?
wanna
You
go
wanna get straight-
bottom.
All right.
I need to go through the DPLY like
Nah,
candidates first,
just
so I
don't
can-
don't worry about the candidates. Say who you really think.
Dyson
Candidates be on
Daniels.
some bullshit.
Dyson
we all
Daniels,
got-
Australian boy.
Yeah,
He
man.
been tearing it up, man. Obviously, everyone knows the stats like steals, deflections. Like that's our boy in,
They,
in
they
Australia.
shouldn't have given the guard DPOY to
To
Marcus
Marcus
Smart.
Smart.
Yeah,
It
it kind of
should've
ruined
been.
it a bit.
Yeah.
So they were itching to do it. You
Yeah.
know? They were itching. He had that good season,
Yeah.
but like
He deserved it. As
he
well.
deserved it at the time, 100%.
Yeah, he
but
deserved
like
it. Everyone
Dyson
agrees?
Dyson Daniels averages 3 steals a game and has had the
Yeah.
most deflections all time in the
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, like,
And then
it's-
obviously once Vic went out, it's an
yeah,
open
raps.
road. Like,
yeah,
But Draymond the favourite.
yeah,
really.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a favourite.
It's Draymond and Emo. I think that's.
I,
Yeah,
I want
Emo, yeah.
Dyson, but I would say Evan Mobley's going to
Yeah, I'd
take
say
it out
Evan
just
I
because
wouldn't
he was
mind
second
Emo.
favourite.
Like, you know, Emo.
Yeah, he deserves
He
it.
definitely
Yeah.
deserves it.
Yeah,
What you thinking?
Well, I think it's the same.
Rudy
All,
Gobert.
all hoping, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all hoping for Dyson, but I
Yeah.
think, hopefully, I don't want to see Draymond win another one.
No way. I can't stand that, bro.
I love Dray.
I hate Draymond,
Nah,
bro.
fuck him.
All right, we'll move on to 6th man of the year.
you obviously know what my answer is going to be.
Oh yeah,
PP.
PP.
Yeah,
PP.
PP. Peyton
Yeah.
Pritchard.
Pay-
Yeah,
Just
man,
being
he-
consistent. One of our most consistent players of the year.
Hitting like 300 threes off
Yeah.
the bench in a season is diabolical.
Having
Trying-
was it 50, 40?
I don't even know.
He had a
what
40
Yeah,
piece
him
off
and
the bench.
DY.
Yeah.
Him and DY.
Combined for 80,
Yeah.
80 something.
That's,
Yeah, no.
that's crazy work
Yeah.
off the
That one's
bench.
pretty much locked up, huh?
Yeah, like
I
him
was-
or
it was-
Bees.
yeah,
Malik
Beasley's the
Beasley,
other one.
Bees.
He's had a phenomenal season.
I think there's someone
But
else.
I feel like he's
Nah, it's just and Russ was the other candidate.
Oh, yeah.
But
nah, poor.
Kind of, he fell off. He started
Russ had
off
a
really
good
well.
Year. No, we ain't gonna take that. Slander.
No, yeah, we ain't taking
But
no
it's
Russ
them two
slander.
have been just really damn
consistent.
Yeah.
It's consistent.
Payton
Uh,
has been consistent.
I'm taking PP though.
Yeah,
respectfully.
Deserves it.
Yeah.
All right,
Deserves a
most
bag.
improved player. We got the three options: Kate Cunningham, Zubac, and I think the last one was Dyson Daniels.
There was another one, I think. I swear
And
there was
then
another
it
one.
would have been MPZ,
Oh,
Norman
Norman
Powell,
Powell.
but
Yeah.
he's missed too much time.
Yeah.
So he's
The
out
way
of
he
running.
started there, he was.
I think
Yeah.
I think Zubac.
I
for
think
me.
everyone agrees that Zubac should win it.
He's
but
had a
the
crazy
stupid NBA bullshit about the top picks finally becoming the star they're
Yeah.
supposed to be
Yeah.
ends up winning. So Kate's gonna probably win it, but Zubac.
Bro, Dyson's got a good case
Yeah,
for this
Dyson's
one.
definitely got a
good
He's
case.
got a better case just because I feel like he's not going to win the DPOY. And he's had like a massive jump in points, like something like 5 or 6 points jump from last season.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's just like, he averages the most steals and deflections. And like,
It's crazy.
it's just like he does deserve it.
Yeah, that's our boy.
He was struggling in New Orleans and now he's a like solidified starter
Yeah.
on another team.
Averaging 14 points and not really been able to have a jump shot. Imagine if he adds that to his game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's $100 million.
How many
per
Yeah,
fast break points is
100%.
he averaging?
Yeah, it'd be
A lot of his points are
Yeah,
just
man.
dunks or layups.
It
or
would
the-
be, yeah, actually.
Yeah,
but
it'd be interesting to see.
I'm,
what the
stuck, I'm
comparison
sticking with
is.
Zoo,
Yeah.
though. I'm
I
sticking
want
with
Big
Zoo.
Zoodle will take that one.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, he probably does take
Like
it.
Kate's been phenomenal, but
Kate-
this
Kate-
is who
yeah.
he's
Kate will
supposed
win
to
it.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
This is
who we all know he was supposed to turn out to be. But
Yeah, I
Big
know,
Zoo,
right?
I think
20
maybe
and 10 every night.
Yeah.
Detroit, their improvement as well has probably helped.
Yeah, that's so
100%.
true.
Like-
Massive jump.
The way they've jumped up is
Yeah.
probably helping his case that not only is
100%.
he's improved his team.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
That
Like,
is true.
100%.
Whereas Zubac's more of a role player.
Yeah, like he's been like giving it,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
We go coach of the
Low-key.
year now. We got Mark Daigneault, OKC, Kenny Atkinson of Cleveland, and JB Bickerstaff for Detroit. Who we liking out of those?
Ime Udoka.
That is not an option.
I was going to say JJ Redick.
Oh,
He's got a case though.
Mate,
yeah.
50 seasons first season.
Yeah.
50 wins first season.
Detroit lost 28 straight
Yes,
games last
Detroit,
year.
it is-
There is
yeah.
only one man who can get that
Yeah,
award.
Yeah.
No, I think we all agree then.
Yeah.
All right. Clutch player of the year. We got Jokic, Trae Young, and I believe, I can't remember who the last one is, but I'm pretty sure it's just out of them two, really.
Well, we're going with Big Yoke then.
Big
Yeah.
Yoke all day,
Yeah.
like unanimous.
Yeah.
We're going that. And then I think
Rookie.
of the year, young Zach Ricochet.
Yeah.
We got
Oh.
Stephon Castle
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
gonna
and
be
Stefan.
Alex
Stephon.
Sarr.
I like Stefan.
Stephon. I like
looking
Stephon,
good.
but like on the lowest of keys, like Zach has had a
Yeah.
really
Zach has the-
decent season.
He's had
bro.
the best games.
Yeah,
Like
and I
yeah,
think
like-
because he is the first overall,
Yeah, like-
people overlooked that in a sense.
No one
Yeah.
even fucking like knew who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and
He's
he's
been so
actually had a
low-key.
really like decent season.
he's
on the
solid. He's
low.
been a really good like off the ball shooter.
Yeah.
Does his role
Yeah,
well.
I'm excited to see his year 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And
100%. He's
Stephon's
going to
a-
develop.
Like everyone knows what Stephon can do.
yeah.
He's insane.
Yeah, he is.
And then with Stephon, when Chris Paul goes, he's gonna have a bigger role
Yeah.
with that and
Obviously, he
everything.
has that mentor as well.
Yeah, he's got a killer
It's
mentor.
great.
CP playing away.
CP makes them greats,
Yeah,
you know.
Still, yeah, the GOAT.
Mentored Shea, mentored who else was there?
Really just Shea.
No, there was someone else, I swear.
I
can't
Sons.
No, I can't remember.
Maybe got a little bit in D-Book.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Just the vet presence.
Yeah.
But then we've got the MVP.
Oh, De'Aaron Fox, that's what it was.
Yeah, they just linked. up.
Wait, no, I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Nah, MVP. Shea Jokic.
I think I'm going to go with Yoke, but obviously voters fatigue. So I
It's
think it will
Jokic,
go
bro.
to...
He's having one of the
We
greatest
all,
seasons.
we,
of
all, we
all
all
time.
see it, we all know,
know.
but is it going to actually
It's-
happen?
I see
I
both
don't
sides.
think so.
They love the fairy tale.
Like
the
what?
story
What
too
more?
much.
Like okay, I want Yoke to win 100%.
Yeah.
But if Shea goes to someone and be like, what physically more could I have done to win this award?
It's tough.
Leading the league in points,
Tough.
has like one of the greatest teams in history. Like they're like 65 win team.
Bro, you can't really like make a argument against it. It's all just for.
It's just so
Like
it's,
What, for Shea?
or like for Jokic. You can't bash
Yeah.
the other one,
Yeah,
you know?
it's-
Like,
Yeah, they're
two
all
great
both doing great
Either
things.
way, you're gonna
Yeah.
be like, you can make an argument for each
Yeah.
side. I think Jokic does deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the MVP is an individual award.
Yeah.
And then they bring out that OKC's won more games. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well,
You can't
you
it all goes back to the GOAT debate.
can't
bro,
start-
As well.
you can't
Like,
start that
this
now.
guy has
Yeah.
this many and this guy has
Yeah.
this many.
You
Yeah.
can't start that now
Because
because
LeBron James.
they start this
lost
shit
one,
about
and-
individual awards. Bron
Goes
should have
deep.
like 9, 10 of them by now.
Yeah.
should have had a DPL1, another 4
Yeah.
or 5 MVPs.
But
God
that's
damn.
everything for today. Let us know if you rate the episode, podcast, something different here. Could obviously see a little bit of rust, newbie fatigue by all of us. But let us know. Money team, we out.
Peace.
Hey.